Welcome to Real World AIP. I'm Stacey and today I want to talk about macros. Of course, carbs. Carbs are the one that always come up. Most people, want to talk about carbs. They are not the most important thing to consider at all on AIP or any healing diet, but they come up often. For me, it does matter what ratio I eat my macros in. Everybody has to discover their own sweet spot for carbs and proteins and fats. It's not a one-size-fits-all plan at all. This is what works for me. And I'm going to tell you what led me to these decisions. So I have tried ketosis with a high-protein diet back in the day with Atkins. And then I tried ketosis more recently with a very high-fat, moderate protein, very low-carb ratio. And I just don't do well on ketosis. I know that there's a keto flu and you get over that and then you feel better. But I lift weights and I was not recovering from my workouts. I just never became a fat burning woman. It didn't happen for me. I need some carbs, but at the same time, when I eat a lot of carbs, like there was a time when I was tracking what I ate on, MyFitnessPal just to see, and I was getting a ton of carbs back then. When I looked through, I'm like, whew, 250 to 300 grams of carbs a day. I was on this like bodybuilding plan. That made me bloated. That put more weight on me than just muscle, and that is just not. That didn't work for me either. And then I read Mark Sisson's Primal Blueprint, which I have in my stack here. Mark Sisson's really knowledgeable. He has a blog, Mark's Daily Apple, and he's written some great cookbooks. The Carbohydrate Curve. There's a weight loss sweet spot, effortless weight maintenance, and an insidious weight gain area. Looks like this. And for me, this actually works. I've tried it. I just, calculated how many carbs I was eating. To this day, when I make a big batch of like mashed taro root, I will measure it out according to what a 40 to 50 grams of carb portion would be, because I'm only going to eat 2 meals that have that much carbs a day, and it keeps me right where I want to be. And just like this says, between 100 grams to 150 grams is like pretty much effortless weight maintenance for me. And anything between 80 to 120 is like just perfection. And if I try to dip below that, my workouts suffer. I don't recover as well. So how I do the carbs, I do 40 to 50 grams breakfast, which is also a pre-workout meal on a workout day, which I'll do like medjool dates because they're just so fast and easy. And then for lunch, I have the rest of my carbs for pretty much, another 40 to 50 grams in the form of sweet potato or taro root or plantain or something like that. It all rounds out to about 100 grams a day, with all of my carbs being timed more around my workouts and before I'm busiest, and then phasing out. Although, Dave Asprey, Bulletproof, he says to eat your carbs at night. So that just goes to show you there's no one size fits all. You do what works for you. He might be right in that the carbs boost serotonin. I haven't tried to select to time my carbs around my workouts. Anyway, that's enough talk about macros. They're not the most important thing in your search for health, but they do play a role, at least for me. I know I need to eat that certain range of carbs to feel my best. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Thursday, sometimes bonuses on Sunday. I hope to see you soon, and until then, be healthy.